Did you know that every time a musician picks up their instrument, it's like a fireworks show going off inside their brain? Outwardly, they might appear calm and focused, reading sheet music, making deliberate, practiced movements. But beneath the surface, their brain is alive with activity, an electrifying celebration of sound and skill. So how exactly do we know this? In recent decades, neuroscientists have made groundbreaking strides in understanding the brain using real-time monitoring tools like fMRI and PET scanners. These tools allow us to watch the brain in action, mapping which areas light up during various tasks like reading or solving math problems. But something extraordinary happened when researchers had participants listen to music. Instead of one region lighting up, they saw multiple areas of the brain come alive, like a grand finale of fireworks. The brain begins analyzing the sound, deconstructing elements like rhythm and melody, and then seamlessly recombining them into a coherent musical experience. And all of this happens in a split second, between hearing the first note and your foot tapping to the beat. But things became even more fascinating when scientists looked at musicians themselves. The modest sparkles seen in listeners' brains turned into a full-on symphony of activity in musicians. Playing an instrument, it turns out, is the brain's version of a full-body workout. Neuroscientists observed the brain processing a complex stream of information rapidly and in beautifully interconnected ways. What is it about making music that creates such a powerful brain response? Though the research is still developing, one thing is clear: playing an instrument activates almost every part of the brain. Especially the visual, auditory, and motor cortices are fully engaged in harmony. And just like regular exercise strengthens the body, consistent musical practice fortifies brain functions. This strengthened brain power then transfers to other areas of life, enhancing a wide array of skills. One of the biggest differences between listening to music and playing it is the demand for fine motor skills. These precise movements are coordinated across both hemispheres of the brain, requiring intense focus and control. Musicians also combine the logical, structured processing of the left brain with the imaginative, creative flair of the right. This dynamic blend boosts activity in the corpus callosum, the bridge that links both brain hemispheres. With a more connected corpus callosum, musicians send messages across their brains faster and more creatively. This could be why musicians often excel at problem solving, not just academically, but socially too. Crafting and interpreting music also means tapping into its emotional message, not just its structure. This emotional intelligence strengthens what's known as executive function. Executive function includes planning, strategy, attention to detail, all driven by both cognitive and emotional awareness. The mental demands of music also reshape how we process and store memories. Musicians typically show enhanced memory, retrieving information faster and with greater accuracy. They do this by tagging memories in multiple ways: conceptually, emotionally, auditorily, and contextually. Think of it like your brain operating as a high-powered search engine. But how do we know these benefits are unique to music and not something you'd get from sports or painting? Neuroscientists have looked into that, and the results are compelling. Learning to play a musical instrument stands apart from other activities, even other arts, because of its unique mix of creativity, discipline, and structure. In randomized studies, people with similar brain function at the start showed significantly more growth after just a short period of music learning. This growth was not just in one area, but across multiple regions of the brain. What all this shows is that playing music doesn't just entertain us, it transforms us. It enhances how we think, feel, remember, and connect with others and with ourselves. Through music, we glimpse the extraordinary rhythms and harmonies within our own minds. And perhaps without even realizing it, we become the composers of a more vibrant, capable, and connected brain.